So hard. So hard. Where your treasure is, there where your heart beat. So the treasure in this world, you can move accordingly. Just love it. Every time I study a person, I get angry, get mad. And then when I study people that's working me, how they behave with little authority over another man. Jude verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise power of a Savior, glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever, so be it. Give all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Heavenly Father, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ma'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ma'ashem, Kakudash. Double honor to which the church, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, watch over our souls. And shalom to the Yakin worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Ma'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ma'ashem, Kakudash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2 to you all. Stay strong and stay mighty. Another week to the spirit of Yahweh. Yah means he. What means to be or exist. Hashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai. Yah means she. Yahweh Shai means deliver or redeemer. We come to redeem the sins of the children of Israel. Which are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We come for the elect first. 2/3 of you God feel pain. 2/3 of you God feel the flames. 2/3 of you getting drowned here at all the Caribbean islands when they go on the water, big man. You understand? When they come back in the kingdom. But when they go feed that pain, you see? When they go feed the pain of the martial law troops, when they go feed the pain of pestilences, when they go feed the pain of home invasions, etc., big man, when they feel it. John 8:32, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So you see the men on the highways worldwide, man, we free. Me ain't born to this society no more, big man. Me Revelation 11:11. Me ain't born to this society no more, brother. You see? And all the tight downs that brings, big man. You see? He was once dead. Now the Lord woke us up, brother. Lighten our eyes, man. You see?
Revelation 11 verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
That's the elites, you see? Because the elites never thought that they would be living amongst the dead. Let me draw a tree and start at 1. Right? The elites never thought that the nation would have risen back up, big man. You see? But the Lord said, unless there was a small remnant, we would have been like Sodom, and we would have been like unto Gomorrah. But there's a remnant, brother.
Joel 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
And plead, but our plea means bring judgment, brother. Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Right, so we all over the globe, big man. All over the world. Go ahead.
And parted my land.
That will part Jerusalem. You see? That we want to fight over there now. That land will never be in peace because we're not the right people. Go ahead.
And they have casted lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine.
That is slave trade. Go ahead.
That they may drink.
Right. Go ahead.
O ye, and what ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine, where ye render me recompense? If you recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will return your recompense upon your own head.
Right.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, have carried into your temples my goodly, pleasant things.
Yeah, all the gold, etc. Go ahead.
The treasure of Judah and the treasure of Jerusalem ye have sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their borders.
Yeah, go ahead. Point coming. Go ahead.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them.
Lord can raise his man worldwide, brother. Go ahead.
I will return your recompense upon your own head.
Then he can send for the hunters, man. Go ahead.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters
What goes around comes around. Go ahead.
into the hands of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it.
What I mean? What goes around comes around, big man. Now there's a word for free, right? It says to liberate. So we've been liberated, big man. We are no longer bound to this world, brother. Right? To liberate, exempt from moral, ceremonial, or mortal liability. Deliver, made free. We made free from this world, brother. You see? Liberate from bondage. Being in bondage to this world, big man. We got precept. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Isaiah 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
We're looking for, brother. That's right. We're looking for, big man. That's it. She got more here.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve.
Now we're looking for, big man. You see? Ultimate liberation when our Lord returns, brother. Right? We're trying to get this preset here. Right? We're trying to get this preset here. Pollutions of the world. Yeah, it's 2 Peter chapter 2. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 20. Right after they've escaped the pollutions of the world, right, you see, we've been made free, big man. You see? Through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Yahweh Mashiach. So we've been made free, brother. Right? They are again entangled therein. So you want to go back into this world, big man. That's full of lies, big man, like a spider's web. Right? And overcome, so when they can be overcome, so there ain't a chance for you to defeat them now, big man. Right? It says the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. So they can be worse off, brother. Right? For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, and after that they have known it, turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed the whole wallowing in the mire. The Lord is coming to redeem his people, big man. Right? Redeem them first. Give me Isaiah 55 and 1. Right? Redeem them with this knowledge first. That's right? With this truth first. Regardless of the enemies that surround us, that murmuring or the consulting together, enemies of raw people and the heathens, big man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 55 verse 1. Oh, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money come. Come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Was that milk, was that water, was that honey? It's truth, brother. That's right. Go ahead.
Therefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfy not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good. Let your soul delight itself in fatness.
Let your soul delight itself in fatness, which is this truth, brother. That's right.
Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live. I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
This is Job 8. This is Job chapter 8. And 8 says, for inquire, I pray thee of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. You see? So search for the truth, right? Search your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, brother. And see how great a people, right? We were, brother. It's right? You've been reduced to a slave mentality, big man. That's right. So you take note, if you just tap dance enough, bounce a ball hard enough, kick a ball high enough, right? Or cuff a man in face hard enough that you could that you free. That's right. You're being light, big man. You're being light too, big man. That's right. You are yet this day in captivity, brother. That's right. It says, for we are but of yesterday and know nothing. You see, so hey, go back. Get some understanding, brother, because our days are upon earth are a shadow. Come on. What's that?
Deuteronomy 32 verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee.
That's where you get the truth from, brother. Proverbs chapter 1. You get that?
But see, the boy tapping into there's a conflict, a division between the elderly and the young. There's a gap between there. One thing in my ears, you used to go to the alley and get wisdom.
Right.
My mother just spit up wisdom. She just spit up wisdom. You would get knowledge from the old folks. That way young people sit down and listen.
Well, Isaiah 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's script, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh, but Hashem Yahushai. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are going away backwards. Verse 5. Why should they be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of their foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. So the whole nation, big man, the difference between the elderly and the young one that said they can't get the born teaching there no more, the born listening. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. So the whole nation, big man, is destroyed, brother, from the head to the top to the bottom. To answer that question there, you see? So nobody coming and giving them this truth, big man. You see? But unless the Lord left a small remnant, right? It says, let me go out of Luke. Let me go to Luke 16, man. Luke 16, right? One nation living with iniquity, man. Luke 16, like, so I ain't want that yet. No, I ain't want that yet. So let me go to right, Proverbs 1. So the whole head is sick. You see?
So when you read Proverbs 1, there's a reason why the whole head is sick.
Malachi 2 verse 7. For the priest's lips shall keep knowledge, and there shall seek the Lord at his mouth. For he is a messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Right.
that's
The priest supposed to bring forth this truth.
But how the priest can bring forth truths when we ain't got no priest?
Because
We get priests from these slave master priests,
Right,
teaching
right.
me lies.
teaching me life. So,
Right.
But again, you don't forget, I tell you earlier, the Lord gonna raise up men. In fact, go to
Right.
Jeremiah 5, man. Jeremiah the 5th chapter. Right? All for a time. See, Jeremiah 5, you can start at 1. You can start at 1, man. For a time, the nation was asleep. Right? Jeremiah 5 and 1.
Run, ye too.
Yeah. Jeremiah 5 and 1. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 5 verse 1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem,
Right.
and see now, and know, and seek in the broad places thereof,
Right.
if ye can find a man, if there be any that executeth judgment,
Right.
that seeketh the truth,
Right.
and I will pardon it.
See, I will pardon the city if you can find a man, you know what I mean, that's seeking the truth. Go ahead.
And though they say, the Lord liveth, surely they swear falsely.
So what they're doing, they're just using words,
Yeah,
right?
I love
The heart
Jesus.
ain't there, right?
I love Jesus.
Yeah, but the heart ain't there, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
O Lord, are not thy eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved.
Right.
Thou hast consumed them, but they refuse to receive correction.
Refuse to receive correction. Go ahead.
They have made their faces harder than a rock.
They might talk to be a cut, man. Go ahead.
They have refused to return. Therefore I said, surely these are poor, they are foolish,
Yeah.
for they know not the way of the Lord, nor the judgment of their power.
Yeah, no. Next verse. Verse 5.
Jeremiah 5 verse 5. I will get thee unto me. Sorry, I will get thee. So I will get me unto great men.
Unto thee great men. I will get me unto thee great men.
I will get me unto the great men, and I will speak unto them, for they have known the ways of the Lord and the judgments of their power. But these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds.
What Lord will do, Lord's going to wake up his men. That's a great man. You see, prophets of old, the teachers, right? The disciples, big man, he's going to wake them up. That's what you read Joel 3 earlier, right? He will raise them up. Where we've been sold. Remember, the whole nation was scattered, destroyed, and the people, so he cut off the prophet. They finally get it, man. Isaiah the 3rd chapter.
Isaiah 14, right?
Yeah. Isaiah 3 and 1. For behold, the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50 and the honorable man and the counselor and the cunning artificer and the eloquent orator. So you got to be one nation, brother. Things that made a nation great, you got them all, big man. Right?
Bring it to nothing.
He brought us down, brother. Right? What's that? 1 Thessalonians. That's 1 Thessalonians, I think it is. He brought us down, brother. Right? This is yeah, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by enemies, for that day shall not come, except they come of falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right, so they had to come and fall away. Who of us, brother, we had a fall. That's right, we had a fall, big man. That's right. Who's the man of sin? Esau, Edom. You see, prophecy had to be fulfilled. That's right. We had to go down. Right, get back to Genesis. He shall break the yoke. Right, we go back to Genesis. Right, Esau. Right, had to come back into power to fulfill prophecy, big man. Genesis 27 and verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, which is Esau Edom. That's the blessing the Lord gave him, right? Technology he has, etc., right? And shall serve thy brother. So, because during the Byzantine Empire, we who was ruling in Europe, it's like we was ruling, brother, and we had them in subjection, right? And it shall come to pass that thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck, right? So, during the Renaissance period, when they start to come back into power, you see? The climax was 70 AD, 67, 66 around there, when they started making the move. But 70 AD was the climax, and we fully fell as a nation, brother. You see? So they broke the yoke off the neck, and then that's what Revelation. Was that Revelation 20? Revelation 20 and verse 3. Revelation 20 and 3. And they're gonna start at 1, bro. And they saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. This angel had the power to put somebody, had the power to put some person, you know what I mean, in the area where they can't flourish. You see? To put them in slavery, right? And he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. He saw Eden, right? He about the Genesis, right? Who's the old serpent? He about the Genesis, right? When he deceived Eve. You see? It says, and bound him 1,000 years, right? Again, during the Byzantine Empire, right? And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. After that, he should be loose a little season, right? So he's loose his little season right now. We are in his little season right now, right? And he deceiving the people still, big man. You see? So he has been released, big man. You see? To what? Fulfill prophecy, big man. Because he is the ruler of the fourth beast, big man. You see? That we currently in tours. Iron with Mary Clear. You see? The Roman Empire, whose deadly wound was healed, was that Revelation 13? Whose deadly wound was healed, right? Revelation 13, right? And I'm gonna get my phone. Revelation 13, the deadly wound was healed, right? Revelation chapter 13 and verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. So after he was healed, right? The whole world is in love with him. Is in love with this empire. Is in love with this kingdom. That way they're doing everything to quote unquote make it. Because it's a land of promise, right? It's a land where dreams are made of. You know what I mean? You can make money. You could be a millionaire, you know? You could, the businesses you could open, big man, and flourish in any area, right? So the whole world has wandered after the beast, and I saw one of the heads of the beast seem wounded beyond recovery, but the fatal wound was healed. Why? Because the Lord healed it. Why? Because prophecy had to be fulfilled, big man. When the Lord returns, he has to come and take them. He give me that Isaiah 34 and start at 1. Right? It says, the whole world marveled at this miracle and gave allegiance to the beast. And the ultimate way they could do that is by taking that charagma, big man. They worship the dragons for giving the beast such power. And they also worship the beast, who is as great as the beast, they exclaim, who is able to fight against him. That is New Living Translation, is right? because the beast has the technology is through the roof, the weaponry is through the roof, man. That's right. They seem unstoppable. Go ahead, Isaiah 34 and 1.
Isaiah 34 verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and to hearken. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, and he hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Remember that Isaiah, writing down a vision that he received, huh? That's right, of a future. Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Go ahead.
And all the hosts of heaven shall dissolve,
All the armies, right? Go ahead.
and the heavens shall roll together as a scroll.
That what Isaiah saw, that what John saw. That's right, go ahead.
And all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth from a vine, as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
Go ahead.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
We want for my sword should be bathed in heaven.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
So the sword of the Lord, right, is the ICBM missiles. That's right. And it's gonna fall upon Idumea, meaning America, Babylon the Great. That's the reason why the missiles are being created, being tested, being improved on, etc., 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 big man. The sole purpose of it is for it to detonate on the soils of America, big man. Other parts of the world can get touched by it, but the main focus is America. Why? Because that is a prophecy in Revelation the 30, Isaiah, etc., about Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great is the centerpiece. Go ahead.
2 Esdras 16 verse 1. Woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with cloth of sack and hear, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Can't stop it. The
Yes,
Lord done wrote it. Go ahead.
A sword is sent upon you, who may turn it back. A fire is sent among you, who may quench it.
Hey, when that had raiding company wall, when it was the Persians, I think it was the Persians, who could have stopped the downfall, big man? Go ahead.
Plagues are sent unto you. What is he that may drive them away?
Who can stop it? Who government can stop it? Who prime minister can stop it? One of more powerful than the Lord in heaven, big man. Go ahead.
May any man drive away an hungry lion in the woods, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow that is shot out of the strong archer. The mighty Lord send the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
So who can stop it? Who can stop it, big man? Now the word Idumea comes from the Greek word. The Hebrew word Adam. Edom, right? Adam, which means what? Edom, Edomite, descendants of Esau. That's right. So nothing can turn back what the Lord has already written. What's that? Revelation 21. You can now.
Is it written?
Yeah. Come on. Revelation 21. I can't remember the exact verse, right? But I know it's in Revelation 21 and 5. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and fearful. That's clear, brother. So nobody at all can tell about these words, brother. Verse 6. And he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Who's this, our Lord Yahweh Shai, brother? That's right. The beginning and the end. Right. So he got the keys, brother. That's right. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Which is what? This truth, brother. We read to you earlier Isaiah 55. If you're thirsty, come to this water. Come to this truth, big man. If you're thirsty, you want to know what the world is, what it is, come to this truth. Who you are, come to this truth. Is right? What's the future? Come to this truth, brother. This world, as you see it, cannot continue the way it is. It's right? Because the God, Yahweh saw that the wickedness was great upon earth, and the thoughts of man was only evil upon it. It's right? Only evil, brother. So what I mean, you gotta step in. It's right? Verse 8. I'm sorry. Verse 7, right? He that overcometh shall inherit all things, right? Who's that he? That's the elect. It's right? Because the elect will forsake this life. It's right? That's part of overcoming too. Because the dragon, the beast, the word dragon, go back to the word Draco or Draconian, which is making harsh laws. This current system here, he saw two horns, one like a lamb, two horns of a lamb, but he spake as a dragon, right? So he's gonna start to implement harsh laws on this, if not even more harsh laws on this society, brother. And that's the dragon speaking. That's right? Draco. That's the Latin word for it, right? So he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his father, and he shall be my son. That's plain, brother. It's right? That's plain, big man. So we're looking to inherit all things, brother. It's like all our promise. I read you 2 verses above. His words are true and faithful. It's right? You see, but the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Now what's that? When the missiles get across from all the different parts of the world, brother. A lamp on the soils of America, big man. It's right? That's the lake of fire, because when the elect get beams up in these spaceships, right? Our bodies are going to be changed right away, so we can be mortal no more. They can be subject to pain no more. They can be subject to death no more, sickness no more, old age no more. Right? We're going to have immortal bodies, brother. So which means what? Our vision can be enhanced. Our hearing can be enhanced. Our touch can be enhanced. So when the elect get beams up, they're going to hear the cries of the people. They're going to see the cries of the people, big man. They will see the gang burned up. That's Revelation 15. If let me get it, man. Let me get it, big man. Revelation 15. It's right? Is that verse 1? I'm telling you now. Right? Let me start at 1. Revelation 15:1. And I saw another sign in heaven great. There's John on the island of Patmos, big man. He get all these revelations, right, for this time period, brother. It's right? Revelation means to reveal. It's right? The Lord was dealing with him heavy, right? You see it? And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled the wrath of the Most High. But when it's God, is all love. But we read the last book of the Bible, and it's talking about God's wrath, right? Because you've been lied by these Christian churches, big man, and these theologians.
He sent up the plagues.
He sent up the plagues in ancient Egypt, right?
He sent up the plagues.
So he ain't gonna do it again. The Lord's people are still in captivity, big man.
Put them upon slave ship. We get us sold to another nation. But it's all love.
He's all love, huh?
Don't mind sell out. Because you got a chance, so you chance.
Yeah, he love each other. He love his people.
Right.
But we've been, the world has been fed lies by the devil himself. You saw either see it in the flesh,
Deceivableness.
before deceivableness and righteousness.
Right.
2 Thessalonians thing it is.
Right.
Is that? And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. Right, so that we get beamed up now, right? Because there's a firmament, right? There's a firmament maybe above us. So when we get beamed up, we're gonna be in the ship looking down, right? From the ship, but we're looking through the firmament. That's right? That you see a glass mingled with fire, and them that have gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image and over his mark, which means what? The elect conquered the world, brother. They didn't bow to the system, and they didn't take the system's mark, the beast's mark, brother. You see? It says, over the number of his name, stand on the same thing, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Power Almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of Saints. So hey, we give you an inspiration, rejoicing, brother. Saying merry, big man, because I give you a fearful time, big man. Because I tell you, 1 Peter 4, it tells 1 Peter 4 and 17, right? You gotta understand, you gotta put your mind, when John saw these things, when Isaiah saw these visions, when Daniel saw these visions, when Peter wrote, he wrote, these revelations he got, the Apostle Paul, you gotta put your mind there, brother. 1 Peter 4 and verse, we start at 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, yeah, big man, scarcely be saved, brother. Right? Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Come on, brother. Where you can scarcely be saved, but you might call it, give us that Daniel the 12th chapter. Let me get that, man. Right? Daniel the 12th chapter. Verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, he standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So hey, big man, I can be a fearful time, brother, but just say it. You Jeremiah 30 and 7. But it says what? We can be delivered, brother, the elect. But where do you, right? It can begin at the house of the Most High. But where should the ungodly and the sinner appear? Right? Who's the sinner? The Israelites, called the laws was given to them. Right? So not only heathens, but you out there that refuse this word, you 2/3 up there, big man. They bring all these stupid videos, right? Go ahead, man. Jeremiah 30 and 7.
Jeremiah 30 verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
But he shall be saved out of it. Again, that's the elect. It's right? Was that Malachi 3 and 6? I am the Lord that changed not, but ye son of Jacob will not be consumed. But again, the Lord is only concerned with the elect at this point. It's right? Matthew 25. What's that? If you got to say, let me know. Matthew 25.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Go ahead.
Luke 1 verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
His possessive pronoun, not all people, his. Go ahead.
And have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. And he spake by the mouth of the holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we shall be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
That's plain, brother. You want to know who hate you? Go to Psalms 83. And you going to know who hate you, big man. That's simple and plain. All you want to do is go to Psalms 83rd chapter, and you going to know who hate you. You see? This is Matthew 25:31. And the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, and the shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. What he separated, it be Lord coming back to save all people. What he separated here for? When they making us saints, big man? Huh? And he shall set the sheep on his right hand. Who's the sheep? You mean Matthew 8 and 11 there, brother? Let me see who's the sheep. I mean, they're going to Matthew 15:24. We can see who's the Lord's sheep, big man.
18 and 15?
Matthew 18 verse 11.
Matthew 18 Verse 11. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
Now go to 15:24 now.
Matthew 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's what the Lord came back for. Matthew 25:33. And he says, set the seat, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. You see that? Who the kingdom is prepared for? Go to Matthew 10:5. Matthew 10:5-6 and 7. Let me see what the kingdom is for, big man. The kingdom for everybody. Let me see what the kingdom is for, big man.
Matthew 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahweh sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Now you tribes, go ahead.
And as he goeth preaching, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's who the kingdom of heaven is prepared for, big man. The lost sheep of the house of Israel. Nobody else, big man. Matthew 25 and 41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Right. So that's what it says, brother. That's right. When you say everlasting, because the memory is going to be lasting, big man. Just the memory of Sodom and Gomorrah is everlasting, brother. He says it's everlasting forever, Sodom and Gomorrah, right? The fast brother, no, the memory is still lives on, brother. So the memory of this next burning, right? What's that precept, boy? Go ahead.
Revelation 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there were no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Revelation 21, verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Judah all the way down to Issachar. That's clear, brother. So if you don't fit, if your line doesn't go about the Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you can't go through your respective tribe, to your respective gate. It's that simple, big man. This is Isaiah 13:19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Modern day Babylon. Yes, skipper. Modern day Babylon, brother. It's like me read that again. Isaiah 13:19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms. We read Isaiah 47, right? That's the lady of kingdoms. Modern day Babylon, not ancient Babylon, big man. That ain't when talk like that. It was taken down by the Persian Empire. That's right. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. How was it overthrew? How was Sodom and Gomorrah overthrown? The Lord sent fire from heaven, big man. You see, you. That was even. God, man, why don't they hit me like a big rock? That sign was even a sign of future Babylon the Great, big man. Go ahead.
Revelation 18, verse 1.
Yo, boy.
And after these things I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and it become a habitation of devils, and hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right, the desolate creatures, right? Go ahead. Some more there.
For all the nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, you see? All the nations took part in America's philosophies, man. That's right. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with
You
her.
want the loan, the IMF loan, etc. You gotta go to them, you know, make them deals, but certain things gonna happen with the economy and with the businesses, big man. Go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah, man.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Mentally first, but then physically. Because he's reading what happened to Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven,
Wickedness too high, brother. Go ahead.
and the Most High have remembered her
I
iniquities.
think God's sleeping. I think God's sleeping, brother. Go ahead.
Reward her, even as she reward you,
PN coming, man. Go ahead.
and double unto her according to her works in the cup which she have filled to her double.
PN coming, man. Go ahead.
How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, man. You on top of the world, man. Go ahead.
So much torment and sorrow gave her,
Time for PN, brother. Go ahead.
for she said in her heart, I set a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah, you see, you feel that. You feel that. Sorry. You feel that. You're going to be taken down. So you'll always be in a prestigious position. But you need to remember, the Lord put you in position. He's going to take you out of position. Go ahead.
Therefore shall the players come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For the Lord, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her.
See that? Death and mourning and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, big man. Them missiles, big man. Them missiles, brother. The Lord heat this place, big man. You don't want to say the Lord heat this place, brother? But I think the Lord love this place. It is all, what's that preacher in Peter? What's that preacher in Peter, boy? That preacher in Peter, my brother. In the town, my brother. Yeah, man, this is 2 Peter 3 and verse I gotta start at 3, boy. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Man, if I tell you the born here,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out here,
yeah,
Christ
yeah,
to come in, man. You
yeah.
ain't come yet?
Yeah.
Take a bit long to get here. You hear that every saint, so you ain't get here yet?
Yeah.
Remember,
Dear
it
the
says,
Lord is 1,000 years.
a dear the Lord is 1,000 years.
1,000 years is a
So just
day.
hold, that's what we say, hold faith, hold fast. Hold fast.
Yeah,
Hold
big
fast,
man.
hold fast till I come.
And that what you say is a light affliction. Wherever you're going through, Here's verse 5. For this they really are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, right? Firmament, right? Whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth which are now by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So everything only flowing right now, because the Lord has a special day at the time for this prophecy to be fulfilled, big man. You see? Real thing, brother. And nobody can stop it, big man. There's nobody, there's no guru, there's no necromancer. That Isaiah 47, if I can get that too. Right? There's no soothsayer. Isaiah 47. Let me get that here, man. Isaiah 47. I even got to 12, right? If I know, boy, I gotta go to get my phone, boy. I gotta get this story. Yeah, Isaiah 47. 47 and let me start at Isaiah 47 and verse. Let me start at 7, man. Isaiah 47 and 7. And thou saidest, I should be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Right, talk about who? So either when we go verse 1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. You see, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about ancient Babylon, big man. Right? Virgin daughter, because what? You've never been touched, man. But now it's time. Right? Sit on the ground. There is no throne. When you pass it, bro, you see a part up on the ground, all in dust. You know what I mean? He's hopeless, holding his head.
Come down to your estate.
Now it's time for you to come up to your lowest state, big man.
Come down.
You see? Let me Lord do to Nebuchadnezzar. He bring it down to your lowest state,
Come
man.
down where Israel is right now. Come down.
Come down to where Israel is right now,
And then
big
put,
man.
and it's every rotation. Swapping of roles.
Yeah,
Israel go back and talk. You will come down where you're supposed to be.
And it's standing
At
so,
the base.
and it's standing so
Forever. Forever and forever.
But the scripture says, the affliction of Zion will not happen a second time, big. A second time, that's roughly quoting it, right? It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right, so you can be precious no more, big man. You know what I mean? I remember it was once tender and delicate, but not like pit bulls, brother. They ain't precious no more, big man. You see? So you won't be precious no more in the sight in the world, big man. Right? Why? Because you've been brought in Isaiah 14. I got I think 12. Hope don't fall from heaven, O Lucifer. Isaiah 14 and 12, I think it is. Go ahead.
Isaiah 14, verse 12.
Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Lucifer means light bearer, the one that bears the light. Who's that? Esau Edom. Go ahead. Bearing the light in this kingdom, right? Wickedness. Go ahead.
Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground? Wast thou this weakest the nations?
Right, he cut down to the ground, right? Been on low now. Go ahead.
For thou said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, and will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Right, so that's what you're creating. I mean, the technology, how you creating babies and a lot. I forget what it's called it. You can make the blind to see again, right? You can make the blind to see again. If you're paralyzed, you can make you walk again. You gotta put that chip in your body. You can make you move things with your mind, right? You can put the chip in the part of your brain which controls your thoughts. You can move that back now. Before getting up, move it with your mind. That's miracles, big man. That's what the beast is doing. That's what this kingdom is doing. Go ahead, you got more there. So you got saying it there?
Wait, what was it? Isaiah
14, 13, I think you stop at.
Isaiah 14, verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Meaning what? Destruction. But in a place called hell, you burn forever, big man. You see? That's a Roman Catholic doctrine, big man. Right? Hell means destruction or the grave. Go ahead.
To the sides of the pit.
See? To the sides of the pit, meaning what? Destruction, meaning what? He gave it to slavery. Go ahead.
There that see thee shall now we look upon thee.
Wait a minute. If he hell, we can see. You see that? If he hell, we can see. So me, he can be in slavery. Right. Go ahead.
And consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Show you that Lucifer is not an angel. Oh, fall off in heaven. That you know what I mean? Cause let's have it. No, Esau Edom. Is this the man? The man. Go ahead.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
By doing what? Economic hitmen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Causing coups in different parts of the land.
Right. You can't tell the name.
Right.
Or you come against you.
Setting up diseases in different parts of the world. Cutting out all the trees, deforestation.
But against coming where he
The job.
he come he back got you to go call him.
Yeah. Causing all diseases all across the world. That's how he's shaking kingdoms, brother.
He work by all the land. All the land.
Go ahead. They shake kingdoms.
They that see thee shall now look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms?
Yeah. Go ahead.
that made the world as a wilderness,
Cutting out all the trees, brother. Go ahead.
and the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners.
Jeez, great man. Destroy these cities, brother. What you take over there in Palestine with a big man? Huh? Freaking out their arms up there, big man. But that's good for them. You see, coming apart the Lord's land when they saw the lost people into slavery. So you see, quote unquote, karma always comes back wrong, brother. Go ahead.
All the kings of the earth, all the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch.
Right. Meaning what? When the kingdom is set up, each nation is going to have their own piece of land, right? But Esau Edom will not be around. But take Obadiah, he shall be stubble, big man. That's right. So Isaiah 47. Let me go to verse 2, right? Take the millstones and grind meal. Right. So time for you to go in slavery, brother. Man, grinding meal, you're doing your working, brother. That's right. That's an old method you used to use. It was a big Quranic barbarian, you know what I mean? They would get all in circles. It's big wheel. It's big wheel. Right? Get it wrong. To grind the meal, right? Time for you to get in slavery, brother. Take the mill, huh?
Then I turn it on to the donkey or the horse.
Yeah.
The wrong circle.
Yeah.
See?
Look, all of these elites planning to put one in slavery, big man. All of few are free. He planning to put these people. He planning to put all one back in slavery, big man. Why? Because that's their true power.
You want to make America great again.
Yeah. MAGA, right? But all they that join hand in hand with thee, he shall not go unpunished, big man. Right? So, it says, take the millstones and grind meal, and cover the locks, make bare the leg, and cover the thigh. Pass over the rivers, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah, because the Lord coming back. You see, first he come on a donkey right in, right? When the Nas, right? Hosanna, coming back with power. When I take him, when I beat him, mercilessly, big man. Right? When I all free, when I laugh, when I ridicule, when I mock him,
when I spit money, give vinegar water drink.
The crown of thorns, I tear out the thorns are about what, 7 inches long. Jiggy all in the brain, in and out of consciousness, losing a lot of blood. The weight of the flesh was being seen, right? On the front and on the back, it's going to say the bishop was so marred more than any man, right? It says, I will take vengeance. So now the Lord can return, big man, with vengeance, brother. Who can stop it? I will, this is Isaiah 47 and 3. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Power coming back from this earth, big man. Yeah, I know you see that too, big man.
You got spirits and you got drinking spirits.
Yeah. So you walk here,
Don't forget it. Don't forget it.
Lion shall come out of his ticket, and the destroyer, you give me that here? The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way, big man. Oh, God, it's all love. Right, no problem, man. You can see, man. He's all over. You don't stop the wars from happening right now, big man. Huh? Keep listening to Esau Edom and he lies, big man. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way, big man. See, Lord coming back to humble each and every last one of them, big man. With power beyond one imagination, brother. It should be in Jeremiah. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
Jeremiah 4 verse 7. The Lord has come up from the text.
Take it.
Taketh, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He's gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant.
Yeah, if you watch, watching Craven the Hunter, right? And Craven, he went born in Russia, big long line. He got jungle and thing, and he was walking with the woman, and the woman said, "Wait, why you stop?" And he said, "We're being hunted," and a leopard leap out at him, right? But that was his pet when he was small. But the leopard was in its natural habitat and was actually fighting with him. But when she picked up the scent, you know what I mean? She weird. But why bring her that? Because the lamb was in his thicket, watching him,
stalking and praying,
right? Watching him. That what the Lord doing. The Lord is watching and waiting. But the Father is who's going to tell you, like, hey, no, it's time.
It's time.
Because remember, the Lord said,
all this destruction.
there an hour knoweth no man, but my Father alone in heaven. Is right? Not even Yahweh shall know when he get punks, big man. Is right? The Lord Yahweh only knows, brother. Is right? That's how you know it's a difference between Jesus, who you quote unquote called Jesus and God. There's a difference. Christians like to say, oh, Jesus is God. Oh, Jesus can be God, big man. He is a God, but he is not
God.
But he is not the God, big man.
Almighty God.
He's not the Almighty, brother. He is the Son of the Most High, brother. So God, the scripture just say, like quoted, he don't even know when the day or hour can be.
Even he said, I said, ye are gods. Son, call we gods.
Yeah.
Have I not said? Have I not?
Lowercase g.
Right. It's
I'm
not
not saying in your law.
written in your law that ye are gods.
Exactly, brother. Is right? Lowercase g, big man.
Creator.
The higher case G is the Heavenly Father, brother. Yahweh, brother. Is right?
We take everything greatness come out to be. Everything greatness.
Exactly, mentioned that. Boy,
Because
see
we the creators.
I see some video this week for Instagram, boy. A man create, a man invented a pattern for dealing with the Navy ships, boy. Wait, what's boy? The man invented something for the Navy ships, big man. Is right? I forget what it was, boy. I should see that video. But anyhow, but because he was in slavery, you know what he started to do? Take advantage of it. So all the money he could get,
Take it.
you know what I mean? He take and think, but the stole our man invention, brother. Maybe they still use that. I forget what it is, boy. Forget what it is, big man.
The bomb to sea. He like, Bob, create that.
Yeah.
We stop light. We create that. Patterns for the internet. We do that.
Yeah.
Air condition. We do that.
It was a woman too. She invented.
Jack Daniel. We create that.
Yeah, boy.
Peanut butter. We do that. Huh?
It was a woman, boy. She invented something, boy.
Join the thing we use. We make a machine to help easy picking the cotton. The pick the cotton. We created monkey the wrench. We create that.
Yeah, Jack Johnson, man.
Huh? So if you go to history, you will
Look
see
at here, man.
most of the things we create.
You look at here, you can't.
That what God means, creator.
Look at here, boy. Who the man here, boy? Look at the man here, cut. He built an engine for a U.S. naval warship.
Even the man that created the machine that can suck the water from the air of the sky.
His name was Benjamin Bradley.
Benjamin
He was
Bradley,
born
right.
enslaved in
Benjamin
1830
Bradley.
And received no formal education. But while working in a printing office and later at a U.S. Naval Academy, he taught himself math and engineering using old books and spare tools.
See?
Using nothing but scraps and a piece of a cannon,
Man create
Benjamin built a
the
horse
engine for the Navy ship,
But
brother.
all the truth will get revealed.
A stream engine, big
All
man.
the truth will get revealed. You know who's the real creators.
Oh, yeah, boy. The man invented the Navy, the engine for the Navy ship, brother.
But people don't know the greatness that them's got. People prefer to be a nigga than to be a god. God created you as that. Creator. God means creator.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's go up to the Hebrew word, bara. I think, yeah, which means to create, brother. Is right? Powerful people, big man, but the Lord had to bring me low, boy.
And even though he bring me low, we still shine.
Type your phone,
We still shine. Come down lower, but still. Huh?
I think it's Lamentations 3:22.
Lamentations 3:22.
I think it's that, yeah. That show the Lord is still with me, brother. You say? But yet forget who brought them here and who still having compassion on them. That's it. It is of the Lord's mercies.
Yeah. Lamentations 3 verse 22.
Go ahead.
It is of the Lord's mercy that we are not consumed,
See?
but his compassion fail not.
But his compassion fear up, brother. That way you can still do what? You can still invent, big man. Still invent things, brother. You say? Engineering, fashion, cooking, big man. You know what I mean? You name it, brother. This might invent the elevator.
His invention saved lives. Now, do you know who he is? His name was Alexander Miles.
Alexander Miles,
He
man.
started his professional life as a barber. He was also a father and a genius inventor. In a world built to ignore men like him, he refused
Come on, man. Great people, brother. Great people, big man. Huh?
Matthew 5, verse 12. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Salt of the earth, brother.
Salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth, big man.
Man, got your food, and they got the salt, it can taste off. You need a little salt in it to make it, get flavor. Take away the salt in the earth, the children of Israel, and the word and lost its savor. Take put the children of Israel upon the one side, and the earth will be no more.
We made Egypt great. We made Egypt great, brother.
Because we is the creators.
Yeah, big man. We made Egypt great, brother.
Nothing don't happen unless the children of Israel doing it. Even though we might think that. No, but we doing it because we great.
Yeah, big man. The Spirit of the Lord, you know what I mean?
Spirit of the Lord is upon us.
Yeah, big man. It's right. To invent, the man invent water, pull water from the ear.
Right, the man make a machine
Yeah,
to pull water from the ear.
Man.
But the people say, man, see, it's also the people say they got water shortage. They got the water shortage. The atmosphere got in water.
Right, you big man.
The atmosphere got in water.
The earth standing out of the water and in the water.
A man make a machine and pull water out the atmosphere. If you go into Peru, he made us put up a big sheet up in the mountains and capture water.
Yeah.
And in the water shortage.
Great people, big man.
In the water shortage.
So you can only imagine how the king give me, brother. King give me beautiful, big man. We can just be creating, big man. We can just be, and it can be limitless, big man. Cause we can got the room to do it. Ain't there to worry about? Ain't there to worry about, big man?
Greatness come from.
Oh man. And that we nations can be blessed, or you can be not blessed. You're gonna be. But the Lord bless me to prostrate me born in you. So you can be at rest when we in our power, big man. You see? You can be at rest, brother. No more bombing. You see me wake up to a bomb 2 blocks from you, I said, big man. No more poverty, brother. You see? That's to show you who runs this world, brother. Right? Who rule the nations in anger? Right? That's all you gotta do, big man. Isaiah 47 and verse 4, it says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh of Wars is his name, the Holy One of Israel. You see, as for our Redeemer, say our Redeemer, possessive pronoun, big man. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Oh, he was wroth with my people. You see the Lord angry with us, brother? We got to Baruch the 3rd, Baruch 4. Give me that here, Baruch 4 and 18. He was sold to the nations for destruction. Yeah. For the Lord of the anger.
Baruch 4 verse 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemy. Told you to move the Most High to wrath because you rebelled against him. You say you don't do such and such, and you said no. You said no, I ain't doing such and such. What do we want to do? That's why you move him to wrath.
That's a clown. That's got rid of also the same book.
Verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance. Yeah, you see? In a polluted state. We look at the men, the women, the children, right? I mean, Lord is going to clean us up, brother. Before the nations, big man. Right? I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid the yoke. Right? So the Lord polluted his inheritance. Right?
Stand up here. Look. Liam.
Falling, see? You bring kids laughing, they falling. No, you falling.
Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid the yoke. Yeah, you was Deuteronomy 28.
Right? You got around to the dropping 10 out, she be screaming. Behind me. Come here, river. Everything funny.
Woo. Oh yeah, thou has very heavily laid the yoke, boys.
He's making an effort to catch you, know, and he going 2 more, he can end up Oak Point Road. So he's making an effort. But that's what stopping.
Well. And thou saidest I should be a lady forever, right? So you feel that you will always be in power. But you don't understand there's a God in heaven, big man, that said, nah, I put you in power, I'm going to take you out of power, big man. You see? There's a Job 14:5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. With who? The Heavenly Father, brother. Right? And thou saidest I should be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Yeah, big man. You didn't take the thing, but look, we're on here, boy. I say it wrong here. You know what I mean? Your pride, give me over there. Start at verse 1. Chapter 1, chapter long, verse 1. The pride of their heart deceived thee. Right?
101?
Yeah, man. Start 1, man.
Obadiah 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom, go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathens.
Go ahead.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Yeah, man. Time for war. See? Time for love, time for hate, time for war, time for peace. Go ahead.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathens.
Yeah, despise, man. Go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised.
Insignificant. Go ahead.
The pride of thy heart have deceived thee.
Pride of your heart, man. Go ahead.
Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, man. You feel you unstoppable, big man. That said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
Right. Satellites, etc. You know what I mean?
hence will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
Yeah, God. Thanks for the Lord bring you down, big man. Says verse Isaiah 47:7. And thou saidest, I should be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that save in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Right, so you feel, right, that you will always be on top, and you will always have abundance. Read Revelation 18, and is it 21? Not 21. No. Yeah, Revelation 18 and start at 9, but the point is in 14.
Revelation 18, verse 9. The kings of the earth have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they see the smoke of her burning,
Right.
standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, and the merchants of the earth shall wail and mourn over her.
Shall weep and mourn.
Sorry, the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearl and fine linen, and purple and silk and scarlet, and all thy wines, and all thy woods, and all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of precious wood, and of brass, and of iron, and marble, and of cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wreaths, and the beasts, and the sheep, and the horses, and the chariots, and the slaves, and the soul of men,
Souls of men. You see? Go ahead.
and the fruits that thy soul lust after are departed from thee, and all these things which were dainty and goodly have departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all.
See that? Thou shalt find them no more at all, big man. So going back to Isaiah 47, right? And here, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Right, so you want a power, right? You unstoppable, right? I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Right, a widow that was once a married woman, right? And now the Lord saying, well, you saying that you will not sit as a widow, right? She lost her husband, she lost her children. The Lord said you're gonna lose everything, big man. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. We just read in Revelation 18 what it really talking about, right? The things that you're holding dear to your heart. You see? That causing the other merchants to come and trade with you. You see? But remember, you sit upon many waters. You see? Meaning what? You sit in power. The waters is the people. Use that whore. You see? So it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. Right, see? But that's how you love to perform. If I may continue here, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Come on, phone. It's locking, man. Isaiah 47. I gotta get right there. This phone don't fucking on the edge up. So lock here, man. Oh, just so big, man. I got a bad phone, man. Isaiah 47 and it's 11. Yeah, come on, the water. Let me get the whole thing. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, right? You trusted in your wickedness, right? It says, thou hast said, none seeth me. Yeah? The Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, big man. You see? But you real fast, man. Hey, boy, you know the Lord is sharp and to answer. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, they have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou knowest which thou shalt not know. So when you get a New Living Translation, so disaster will overtake you, and what's that precept, boy? Remove your necks. Tell me before remove your necks, man. I take that in Mike. I can't remember, but say remove your necks. Have you read the 2nd Ezra 16? Right? Nothing can stop the Lord's prophecies, big man, from coming upon Esau Edom, because he is the ruler, right, of the 4th beast, whom the Lord will come and find, destroying the earth, right, polluting the earth, right, and people with fear mark. You find it? Wait, wait, say there.
Micah 2:3.
Wait.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, against this family.
Yeah, oh, good. Start at 1, brother. Start at 1.
Micah 2 verse 1.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Woe to them that devises iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
But you're making laws and decrees, right? Never Bill Gates want to know, you know what I mean? Oh, these making elites making laws and decrees, go ahead.
They covet fields,
Right?
and take them by violence,
Fools, right? Go ahead.
and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
That was the man who in there, Ibrahim, the man from
Ibrahim Traore.
Ibrahim, who?
Traore.
See, he ain't standing for it, no. He's rising up, big man.
18 attempted assassination, boy.
18?
18.
Woo!
18.
Hey, boy. Pretty Lord have you there.
18.
Because, gonna say, you're gonna raise up the nations, right? So, hey, boy, we gotta watch that closely.
We got people from he, like, he can't around, he house now.
Oh, okay.
He got the citizen, when they doing
Oh,
this.
damn, boy, you see? The Ted America, big man.
There was taking in France, no, there was in Ghana, the operation, no leak Traore.
See?
Leak Traore.
Yeah, Ted America's being big man. That old tactic, no, being found out, you know what I mean?
Traore.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Micah 2 verse 3. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
This family do I devise an evil, meaning what? Bad times. That would what evil mean. Evil means age, and ill means bad. Bad age or bad time. Go ahead.
From which ye shall not remove your necks.
Yeah, you see, you can't. You know, you had a guillotine. And you know, some miraculous thing happen, and you escape that sword chopping. Lord say, you will not remove your neck. Meaning what? You will not escape your judgment. Go ahead.
Neither shall ye go haughtily, for the time is evil.
Right. Neither shall you go haughtily, meaning proudly, right? Right, because the Lord's going to bring you down. Yeah, I take that. So, Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon her. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. New Living Translation. So disaster will overtake you, and you won't be able to charm it away. Yeah, God. Calamity will fall upon you, and you won't be able to buy your way out. Yeah, God, a catastrophe will strike you suddenly, one for which you are not prepared. Verse 12. Now use your magical charms. Use the spells you have worked out all these years. Yeah, man. See the enchantments, you know what I mean, etc. Right? In fact, me continue here. Right? Maybe they will do you some good. Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. All the advice you receive has made you tired. Where are all your astrologers, those stargazers who make predictions each month? Let them stand up and save you from what the future holds. Yeah, if you look at I forget who it was, man. When they called, they say, Nebuchadnezzar, when he had that dream, I tell me just as look, I get a dream, boy, I'm gonna break this down, boy. I'm gonna chop one up. Go up there, make her break it down. And the man said, look, if you get Daniel in there, look, go for him, man. And Daniel broke down the dream. And what he can do? Set here on high, man. Make him president.
Salt to the earth.
Yeah. Kind. And what he can do to the magicians and things, chop them up, man. So what do you think that happened to you? You saw Edom, big man. That's right. Lord gonna chop you up, big man. AKA your system is going to fall. Ain't nothing that you could do about it, brother. The words of the Lord stand forever, big man. What's that? I'll give you Isaiah 55, verse 11. Ain't nothing that I could do, right? False prophets could do. The word of the Lord will stand forever, big man. That's what I don't understand. Go ahead.
Isaiah 55 verse 11. So shall my word go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it.
See? Already the Lord sending his word all over the globe. Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. That's where the Lord's word is going, brother. Global. It's right via the internet. Psalms the 19th chapter, brother. And then nothing nobody could do about it, big man. But now when he ain't stronger anymore, so yeah, how about Hashem, I will show you, brother. Just remember that you was clear, right? You was get sleepy, you was get hungry. The scripture says, I am the Lord, I fear not, brother. I don't require. The scripture says, if I was hungry, would I tell thee? Seeing all the earth is mine. Huh? Isaiah 47 and 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm up, nor a fire to set before it. You're not going to be in a comfortable position no more. Because in the winter, you go before a fireplace, you know. You sit down with your hot cocoa, you sit down there, you know what I mean? Or your glass of wine, you know what I mean? Because you're comfortable, right? But all those things will be taken from you. We read it earlier, right? All those dainty things, man. Thus shall they be under thee. Thus shall they be under thee with whom thou hast labored, even the merchants from the youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee. So you don't got no help, brother. You don't got no help, right? You can be upon your own, brother. That's right. You can be upon your own, big man. That's right. New Living Translation, Isaiah 47:15. All your friends, those with whom you've done businesses since childhood, was that precept. All the men of the Confederacy, Obadiah, right? I take that Obadiah 15. All the men of the Confederacy. They give me that here, man. Obadiah. I forget the exact verse, man. It says all the men of the Confederacy. Where you getting me now?
Obadiah 1, verse 7.
Right.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. That they that eat thy bread have laid wound unto thee.
Yeah, have laid a wound unto thee, man. Huh?
There is none understanding in him.
God. That's right. Because the demons, the wise men, the astrologers, etc., etc., they be like running scared, big man. That's right. They ain't got no wisdom in that day. That's right. But you know who got the wisdom in that day? The prophets. That's right. The disciples, brother. Right? It says Isaiah 47:15. All your friends, those with whom you've done business since childhood, will go their own ways, turning a deaf ear to your cries. So you can be on your own, brother. You will be on your own, big man. That's right. And ain't nothing again. What's that precept, my brother? Ain't nothing. It's a lock here, man. Ain't nothing. We want that right, good. Oh yeah, you read that earlier. 2 Ezra 16, right? Mm-hmm. No man should be able to put it off, big man. Right? Nobody can put off this judgment, brother. The judgment, right? The judgment is set. Judgment. Yep. Judgment is set. The judgment is set. And the books are open, big man. Come on, man. Judgment is set.
What's up, boy? I don't want to laugh, but it's going to laugh. I don't want to laugh, but it's got to laugh. Say, really wrong with me. I tell you, she can't look and see. She legs it look apart. But because you're not ashamed, you can just do what you feel like. You can't.
What's the opposite of shame, brother? Praise, right?
Yeah.
So she can leave her and somebody can praise she, brother.
You look good.
So, you know? Good. So, I mean, why would I cover up, big man?
Well, that is standard of beauty there, so that will get attention. Girl coming down.
Jesus, bread, boy. Woo.
Standard of beauty.
Woo. Books are open, man.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Laura, boy. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura, for every God good spirit. Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, man. I was smelling with madness.
Yeah.
And the fun my heart. Oh, man, boy.
Thank you, Laura, boy.
To see them spirit just
People see these things small, but
yeah, brother.
these things, if you look, examine life and you see things, boy, these things are small, boy.
You think, boy? See what it says? Give me a plague, but a plague of the heart, brother. Come on, man, big man. You can see it, brother. They got another one to sleep in the morning. Sometimes she's walking down banks. She's walking down banks. I think she's exercising, boy. You see it, she feels, big man. Walking the door, so talking she selling, big man. But she is too. Oh, yeah, don't talk so loud. Got a bike when she back. Just walking so loud.
I tell you, don't come over here. This morning, she the guy exercising. Mug on them face shields. Mug on a mask. And the mug some the spring.
Yeah?
But what's called it now?
You mean the antibacterial spray?
Yeah, I saw that.
God, yeah, boy.
Go a screen protector.
Yeah.
A
I
face
think,
mask.
yeah.
I
Walking the door, so.
Yeah, I tell myself.
God,
Tell you, man, you can't breathe.
woo.
You can't breathe.
God, bless, brother, boy. Hey, big boy.
That fear, like that fear,
the Lord, boy.
I fear the Lord,
I
boy.
fear the Lord, brother.
I fear.
It's the faithful thing to fall to the hands of the living power, brother.
See
Hebrews
that?
10:31, big man.
The fear they want that.
Oh, man, big man.
Fear got them grip. Everybody's got the fear. But the boys don't want that. But
The boys don't want that, yeah, but they still acting with folk fear, brother.
Yeah.
Them acting stubborn. Man, I can't fight that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if they had no the fear, the Lord, big man.
Right.
Yo, boy. Because
Yeah,
raise the Lord can put in front of you. You will
Mark
think
can do-
twice, big man.
Mark can do anything to me at a split second.
You see, when you're rebellious, when you've got that mindset. But when you got this understanding, you're like, yo, oh boy, let me hold straight, let me fear my Lord. Because, you know, people, big man, are born conjoined twins, big man, or born fuck up, big man. Who? Oh, boy, you will understand the fear of your Lord, brother. That's a precept there, boy. No, boy.
Seriously.
No, boy. See, my phone won't fuck down. Then when you understand, come on, man. Tell me phone fucking wrong, man. Then when you understand the fear of the Lord. Get how it goes. Probably 1611. Apocrypha. But people don't understand that, brother. Come on, man. Work on the man. Then when you understand the fear of God. But that's a precept, big man. That's a precept, boy. Then when you understand. Come on, man. You get it? Come on, man. Look how bad form. Then will.
Fear the Lord. Proverbs 2 and 5.
Go ahead, read it with there.
If that said, then you shall understand. Proverbs 2 verse 5. Then shall thou understand.
What?
I can read from 1. Proverbs 2 verse 1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom and apply thy heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver and search for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of the Most High.
That is true, boy. You know what I mean? Right. Because when the Lord reveals it to us, we're like, oh shit, boy.
Some money this year.
You doing straight here, boy. You know what I mean? Let me walk circumspectly. Yeah, they see my girl. Let me walk circumspectly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let me walk with the fear of the Lord, brother. She all be careful, man. She always all be careful.
She oscillates.
Yeah.
I get off.
Yeah, all right, good. She's yoked too, like thing, boy.
No, talking about like that. That's a business like a back, like a point.
Yeah, big man. Yeah. Yeah, the containers. Let's go get containers. You get it from downtown. Dollarman, what's your name? The Armand, man.
Milk cow.
Go from there, big man. What do you mean? Come on, man.
Trying everything. Everyone work with some church. You can see what I'm about.
So,
See if we can get specialized. They're going to go with the cost. So that's what I think about. Think about, what's called that thing now? Food processor. So I go with my thing, my seasoning.
okay.
First my thing. Friend. My hands, I got good hands.
Yeah.
Use Israel, big man. Not up there. They fake. Them is Israelis. Them is Israelites.
Them is Israelis.
Them is Israelis.
Okay, you saw Edom, man.
You don't call them boy. Them is Israelis. Them is Israelites. There's the difference.
Them Jewish.
And Jewish. Pretending to be a Jew. Or trying to be a Jew.
Who King David is. Really, the other choice is. What the world still at war. Is that?
We ain't in the land. Set them in their own land.
Right, yeah.
And the world, maybe can be own land, they can be at peace. The world is at peace.
Bar for decorations, we didn't do in 1948. Is that? When the Lord returned, when they set us in our own land.
Own land. That land can be fertile.
God damn.
Flowing with milk and honey.
Flowing with milk
and honey. Trees enough about there. That can be the desolate land.
Yeah, big man.
That can be flowing. You know what there? That was Israel. That was before the dollar.
That's preset, boy.
Our rivers running.
That's a preset, boy.
Our rivers running. Fruit trees growing.
Isaiah 60. My phone thing, right? My phone all of a sudden just jumped in and thing. Isaiah 60 and 10. I believe that Isaiah 60 and 10.
Isaiah 60 verse 10. The sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man.
Therefore the gates shall be opened continually. There shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and their kings may be brought. For the nations and kingdoms that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Go ahead. Verse 13, man.
Verse 13. The glory of Lebanon shall come upon thee,
Yeah, man.
the fair tree and the pine tree.
Read the thing, huh?
Read
Read it.
now.
You can't read, read it.
Read it. Read it.
Big man, you just read it.
Look at that. You don't read it.
Oh, damn, man. Read the thing, brother.
We got two pictures.
Jesus, Lord, man.
Yes.
Read.
Yes. Yes.
Man.
We got to.
Oh,
Right, good.
Right, man.
Right.
Lord.
We gotta use that. That's an image that we gotta use. We gotta use that.
What's going on here?
Read.
He thinks I'm going here and actually think I get him to help thing.
Read.
Yo. God damn, boy.
Come here, use that image with the blessing thing.
Jesus Christ, my big man. God damn, man. Lord mercy, man. Get on, man.
Isaiah 60 verse 13.
God damn,
The
man.
glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fair tree and the pine tree and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious.
So you're not going to beautify the earth again, big man. You know what I mean? It's like the earth ain't going to be in its weakened state like it is right now, brother. You're not going to beautify it, man. Refresh it. Go ahead.
Isaiah 60 verse 14. The sons also of them that afflict thee, having in slavery,
Right.
shall come unto thee. Shall come bending
Right.
unto thee.
Right, go ahead.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the sole of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Right, maybe Revelation 21.
They can come and bow.
I saw New Jerusalem coming down. See that? That's the city there, big man, that coming down. Which is what? Detroit's big man. They're glorified bodies,
Read
brother.
it again.
Yeah, man.
Isaiah 60 verse 14. The sons also of them that afflict thee and they in slavery shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee, all the people that hate the children of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, shall bow themselves down at the sole of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, big man.
Tables flip.
Yeah, man. Tables getting turned, brother.
Tables gonna turn.
Tables getting turned, big man.
Who at the bottom, and they gonna be at the top.
Yeah, man. Set down the precept. I forget that precept, boy. Right? You're turning up things upside down. Isaiah 29:16. Right? So you're not gonna turn everything right side up, brother. It's only a matter of time, big man. It's right? Time is on our side, you know what I mean? Time is on our side. Go ahead.
Isaiah 60 verse 15. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated,
Which is us. Go ahead.
so that no man went through thee.
Yeah, to give you a little comfort, you know what I mean? Help you up. Go ahead.
I will make thee an excellent,
Eternal
excellence,
excellency.
a joy of many generations.
Joy of many generations. So we ain't dying, brother. Just be producing, man. Be fruitful and multiply. That can really happen in the kingdom, big man. Go
Thou
ahead.
shalt also suck the milk of the
What's
Gentiles.
that? All the riches, man. Go ahead.
Thou shalt suck the breast of the kings.
Got the riches, man. Go
And
ahead.
thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am the Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
The mighty one of Jacob. That's praying, brother. Nobody else, big man. So we can get all the riches. So right then and there, because of our righteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
So,
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
The man see this here, he can suck his breast, so he can feel, he can sit down.
Yeah, he can feel so. Nah.
Big man, literally, he's gonna come on.
Nah,
He's a
metaphor,
conversation.
you can got all the riches,
We can
man.
got all the riches.
It's like all them, man.
We can got all the riches. They can come bending. They will try to get the point. They can all the spoils can come bending.
Yeah, man.
They
Yeah,
can
man.
come pleading for mercy.
Yeah, man. But we can be empowered, brother.
What you take that? The people, the Republic of China game by West that grant for the stadium. Huh? Call them know certain things too. They give them Barbers the grant to be back in National Stadium. They're trying to get a soft spot.
Cause I
You know
know
what I'm
Trump give them an ultimatum. Either we or China. So I was waiting to see who they could choose, man.
They get a soft spot.
Yeah.
People jostling because they know that the children of Israel.
Yeah, man. Give me Revelation 2 and 25 and 26. My PhD, right?
Revelation 24 and 26.
No, Revelation 2, verse 25 and 26.
Revelation 2 verse 25.
Wait.
But that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
Right, this is truth, right? Go ahead.
He that overcometh and keep my works unto the end,
Go ahead.
to him will I give power over the nations,
Him gonna give power over the nations. Go ahead.
and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessel of the potter shall they be broken to shivers,
Yeah, brother.
even as I receive of my Father.
Isaiah 54 and 17. Man. There ain't nothing, look, big man. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, brother.
Isaiah 54 verse 17. No weapon that form against me, no weapon that form against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, said the Lord.
That's plain. So it's not happening now. Imagine the kingdom, brother. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, brother. You see? We waited patiently, big man. You see? The Lord said, if we suffer with him, we shall also be glorified together. Do you know how beautiful that can be, big man? If you are suffering with the Lord suffered to get the kingdom. Can't.
Take the cross means suffer the same thing I suffer.
Yeah.
Put a cross on your back.
Nah. Cross is a burden.
Right.
So whatever burden you
bear my same burdens I bear. I go there and teach, you go there and teach.
Yeah. I get sick. You
I get sick, rather.
Right, you know what I mean? I lost my job. You lost your job.
Right.
No problem. Down with me, big man.
Right. Take the cross.
Same point out here, man. I got that cross, brother.
That cross. Bear the burdens.
Big man. Maybe for one thing, man. I hate this don't just fucking take up his cross and follow me. That's plain, brother. See, this ain't hard, big man. If he suffer, like, you get Romans 8:16, then they get shot. His cross. Take up his cross, brother. The Lord said it. That could be so beautiful, big man. You suffer with the Lord, maybe it's a gain through.
I got 3. Matthew, Mark.
Ooh. Pick one, you go ahead. Let sprint floor. Let me see what happens, man. Let me see what happens, man. You sprint floor. Let me see what happens, man.
Mark 8 and 34. And when he had called the people unto him, with his disciples also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross and follow me.
That's clear, big man. Meaning what? You can't put yourself first, brother. You can't put yourself first, big man.
Deny yourself.
Yeah, you can't put yourself first, no more, brother. In other words, the things of this life you can't put before the Lord. What's that?
Love not the word.
Yeah, can't. That's one. There's another one. You forsake father, mother, brother, etc. The Lord comes first, no, big man. It's like your own life, big man. That with me. It's like
They will lost prayer.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's about Father's will.
So Romans 8. Let me start at 14, right? Man, boy. There is some meat here, boy. Romans 8. Let me start at 12. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. But if you live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye, go ahead.
Because of war between the flesh and the spirit.
Yeah, can't.
There's a war between flesh and
Yeah,
spirit.
man.
Right.
That constant war, that constant battle, boy.
So don't forget the fleshly things.
The Apostle Paul said, well,
Yeah.
he brought under his body, I bring it in subjection, big man. Lest he be a cast away. Right? So he says, for if you live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba Father. Right, so it was under the law, brother. You know what I mean? You break one law, it was instant death. Bro, go up there and have to escort. And the man that was walking, after not stick on the Sabbath day, what happened? He was brought before the night. You know, so stone him, man, you can't stone him. But because now we crying Abba Father, meaning what? Because our Lord Yahweh shed his blood, you got that favor now. So we living after the Spirit now. You see? We still keep the laws to the best of your ability. You see? We still keep the laws to the best of your ability. You understand the law can't save you. It's Yahweh Shai, brother. You see? The laws brought us to our Lord Yahweh Shai, but when the laws we can't keep, that's where our Lord can cover it. I got you covered, brother, over there. You got to work in the public alone, I got you covered, you know what I mean? She period, but I mean, living in a 2-bedroom house. I got you covered, over there. The long you covered. Go ahead, man.
Right, so it's a good thing to say we talk with flesh and the spirit.
Yeah,
It's the tug of war. John 6:63. It's the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
Baba Skipper. Yeah, so the words of our Lord give us life. The scripture says, I have necessary food. It's in your pocket. It was necessary food. That's right. Necessary food. I know necessary food is in that verse. I am looking my words as my necessary food. That's right. That's the food that's in manner, man. You know what I mean? These words, brother. Right? Lightens our eyes, big man. Give us understanding, brother. I'm fucking with that way. Get that precept, boy. But I know it's in your pocket from my necessary food. Wait, say
Job 23 and 12. Job 23 and 12. Neither have I gone back from my commandments of the day. I esteem the words of your mouth.
But that's it, yeah, can't. Sorry, man. I thought we were talking about, man. I'm not sure I want to talk about. Anyhow, go ahead.
Job 23, verse 12.
Yeah, man.
Neither have I gone back from the commandments of his lips.
Right.
I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food.
That's another precept that show you, Lord, that way. Because Job just said, I have not gone back from his commandments.
Right,
He has esteemed his words more than his necessary food, brother. That's the food, big man. That's the manner, brother. Right? So back in Romans 8 and 15. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba Father. The Spirit itself bears witness of our spirit that we are the sons of God. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. You can imagine that, brother? For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed in us. That's plain, brother. Glory is going to be revealed. That's going to be a beautiful time, big man. You got to deal with it now. You know what I mean? Right? It's going to say it is good that a man shall both. It is good that a man shall both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. Come here, back in this state, big man. This year is the infection of Zion will not go a second time. That's what people wrote it, right? You know what I mean? So this is it, brother. Lamentations 4:21. Right? Lamentations 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Meaning what? You're going to be made bare. You're going to lose everything. We read it earlier in Revelation 18. Right? The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. So the punishment of what iniquity is accomplished. It's right? You know, time out. 10 more minutes before he take man, so you can be good. You start to feel that relief. You get a little S. Alright, you time soon up, man. You know what I mean? So let's hold on for that a little bit. You gotta hold on, big man. You know what I mean? Right?
Dresses and skirts, you know.
Huh?
Right there, women was pregnant. Women wear dresses. No,
Everything changed, brother.
Everything goes.
Everything changed, big man.
You still ain't getting anything to air.
Everything changed, boy. Everything backwards, brother.
But that's the thing because the sweet smell should be stink.
Yeah.
So, very parts. You think rebellious, very parts. You can stink that.
Psalms 102 and verse 13. Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her, the set time is come. For who? Zion, the children of Israel, big man. See? Yeah, man, I can shot there. Let me get this last one. Isaiah 54:11. O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay in thy stones with fair colors, and lay thy foundation with sapphires. And I will make thy windows of agates, and thy gates of carbuncle, and all thy borders of pleasant stones. And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, but thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Yeah, man. So we got great things coming. You know what I mean? The Lord promised, and it will happen. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, to the Spirit, shut there. You know what I mean? Call Halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar, Kodash. Double honor, the mighty church, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. And shalom to the Yakim, who avoided our sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kodash. Balak Rafa, Iwa Lamyan, the kingdom forever. Now will next week. Shalom. Rafa of a ball. No. You go against the market?
Yeah.
You go rest back in the other thing?
Take the left here where you want.
No, rest it.
Take the left here where you want.
Alright, babe, I can reverse it to here.